So I think that in first year the most important thing is just to get involved with as much stuff as possible. So when I was in my first year, I got a job with Roots into Languages, which gave me loads of experience going to schools and doing presentations, things like that. I also got involved in doing the open days with the School of Modern Languages. So that again gave me loads of experience in public speaking. And then I also got involved in some societies, so I joined the Modern Languages Society and the Trampolining Society, and all of these things just gave me stuff to talk about on my CV and just got me a little bit more involved in university life. So then in second year, I carried on working for Roots into Languages, but I became a senior language ambassador, which meant that I was given a bit more responsibility, and I would work in the office to help organise events, which gave me loads of different skills. I also became a peer mentor, again for the Modern Languages department, so I had a group of about 5 first year students that I would meet up with every week and help them settle into university life, which again helped me get more involved within the department. So I say during a year abroad, you really need to take advantage of the opportunities that are available. So if you decide to do a work placement, I think it's a great chance to try out different jobs. So I did a translation internship. I hadn't ever really been particularly interested in translation, but I just decided to give it a go. And I now know that I don't want to be a translator, but at least I found that out on my year abroad. And I'd say also just make the most of the opportunities you get to practice your languages. So while I was living in Belgium, I joined a choir where all the other members obviously spoke French, which gave me the chance to practice my French, and they were all really encouraging, and yeah, made sure I spoke as much French as possible. And I also looked online to find conversation classes and meet-up groups. So about once a week I would meet up with other people who were either learning French, or I'd meet up with French native speakers, just to give me the chance to practice in a more natural, like conversational French, rather than the French I was speaking at work. So I just think look online, meet as many, join as many different groups as you can, and practice your language as much as possible. So my advice for fourth years would be to prioritise your time. I think that when I was in final year, I took on a bit too much. So I was still a senior ambassador for Roots into Languages, still did the university open days and was a peer mentor, but then I also became treasurer for the Modern Languages Society, which was actually quite a big responsibility, and I had a lot of stuff to do, particularly in the first few months of uni. So I found semester 1 really quite hard because I was applying for grad schemes, I had all these different responsibilities at uni, and then obviously I had all my uni work to do. So I think you just need to think carefully about what you would enjoy doing the most, or what's going to help you the most, and maybe just pick like 1 or 2 things to get involved in, or however much you feel like you can manage, but don't take on too much, particularly because if you've been involved in first and second year, you'll have already built up loads of experience and things, so maybe just focus a bit more on your academic work in final year.